Starting with item number 3 on the agenda. And if you need an agenda, there's one up here. And make sure everybody signed in, please. In the matter of dilapidation on the property of Javier Puga Chavez and Livier, is that correct?
That's him and his wife.
Okay.
I'm the one doing all the work, and I'll translate for you.
It's all right. We'll get there in a minute, Ben. Hernandez, 707 South 8 Air, lots numbered 15 and 16 and block numbered 6 of the South Pryor addition to Pryor Creek, Mays County, State of Oklahoma, according to the official survey and plat thereof, filed for record in the office of County Clerk of said county and state. Homeowner and contractor must appear. This is up for review. If you guys would come up. Come up, all of you.
Don't you sit back there, so we'll comfort.
Yeah.
As long as you can hear me.
Well, the microphone's got to pick you up. Anyway.
Gotcha.
So, where are we at with this?
Getting ready to file the permits.
Okay. Is that what this note here is, Cheryl? Permit tomorrow?
We'll file it out for you.
What's the game plan? Time frame?
Try to have it all done and ready to go within about 6 months. Realistically, a little less than that. We can probably have it done in 4 months, but we're not going to get any big hurry on it.
And what are we planning on doing
Trying to fix it.
specifically?
We're going to remodel the house, get everything up to code, and there's a back addition we're going to tear down and probably add a new addition. Es poco más información. ¿Tú quieres dice más o menos para reparar la casa?
Agregarle un poco una recámara más.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know we're going to add a new bedroom and bathroom suite on the back of it because right now it's pretty small. So there's already a chunk back there. It's all going to that part's going to have to get demoed
Sure.
out because it's not even livable. So
Yeah, it says here it's unfit for human occupancy due to lack of necessary repairs, considerable uninhabited.
oh, it's hot. You can live in there. Just depends on your style of living.
Well,
It's definitely rough. Yep.
so here's the deal. We're going to keep this on review.
Yep.
I have to see progress, I have to see permits, and I have to see permits being used. So just getting the permit and sitting on it for 6 months won't work.
I told you we'll try to have it done in 6 months, and if something comes up, then we'll just tear it down and put a new one on it when we have some time. But
Okay.
either way, but right now, the plan is to try to fix it up. I think there's enough bones in it, it won't take much to do it, so.
And the house is currently secured, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Everything we put in our proposal to the city already for what we told them to do.
Okay. So, Mr. Schaefer, are you going to be kind of the liaison for
Yes.
Mr. Chavez?
Yeah, we'll be kind of helping him. He'll do a lot of the work, but I'll kind of be the liaison, making sure everything's getting done.
All the permits are-
Okay with you guys, yep,
Okay.
not a problem.
And Cheryl, is that kind of your understanding of what we,
Yes, Mr. Schaefer's built other homes in the town, so
Right,
we're
right.
aware of his construction company.
okay. All right, then we'll review this one on, that week of February is a busy week.
You're
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
is.
make him come back every month, are you?
Absolutely. We have to stay on it, stay reviewed. Yeah, Mr.
Well, how about I
Young?
just write a report, because I can't come in here every single month. That's,
It's his home. He's
Huh?
required to be here, not you. Yes, sir.
Was there ever a structural engineer report?
I don't believe we
for that?
requested one.
And then also, is this the same couple that you built the house supposedly on 719 Southwood
Mhm.
for?
yep.
So they ran 2 houses there within a block? of
Well,
each
that
other?
house is on the market, should be under contract pretty quick.
So how do we know that they're not going to turn this house into the same thing?
What do you mean?
Go back on the market, because when you all came in on that house, y'all said it's going to be for them.
No, we did not say it was gonna be for them.
Yeah, you did.
No, we flip homes. We're
No, you said that that's the reason the wife was up there and,
No, just because her name's on the property. No. We weren't building that for them to live in. It's gonna be to sell.
I know what you said, but anyway,
Okay.
so.
Okay,
it's
so-
going to be for sale also.
It will be. Every home we do here in Pryor
Okay,
will
so
be for sale.
therefore, make sure that we've got licensed contractors.
Absolutely, have to.
Okay.
It's just like we did on the last house.
So here's how this works.
Okay?
I'm judge and jury in this whole thing,
Yep,
okay?
I understand.
And my requirement is that we're going to review this every 30 days.
Pero la persona que eres todo el tiempo, 30 días, cuando para terminar la casa, 30 días aquí en este lugar. Es poco malo. Tú quieres solo dice, put en la casa para pasar de put en nuevo, porque esta persona es poco malo. He said that's going to be a pain in the rear, basically. He said, might just tear it down because that's
That's your choice. I need you to, can you speak English at all?
Little bit, yeah.
Okay, then I need to communicate with you. You're the homeowner. I appreciate
Okay.
your efforts, but here's the deal. The house has already been on the list before, okay, for here. We've had this going for a while. You just recently took ownership, correct? You know, you just bought it from another individual that just bought it, who got it pulled off. This case had been closed before. It came back on.
Again, this,
I will be reviewing every 30 days.
Okay.
And you will be here. Failure to come, we're just gonna hope that you're gonna be here, because we'd hate to go down a route of, we have hearings and nobody's here to represent the house. Then I have to make my decision, and if it's not inhabitable and it's a dilapidation, we make it a dilapidation and we move on.
okay, I do have a question. I mean, we filed something with Kim Ritchie and got everything done, and he just said we have 6 months to get it done. I mean, what's the purpose of the 30 days if you see inspections being complete and work being done?
The purpose of it is to make sure the progress is going.
But if she has the permits and everything that's been filed, and you see inspection reports, like we got a framing inspection, we've got this inspection, you know work's been done.
So here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
It isn't gonna do any good to argue. It
Okay.
isn't gonna do any good to
It's just
banter.
really hard on our schedules at 5 in the evening because we're both business guys, so it's really hard.
You know what, I'm a business guy too, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But in this hearing, we're gonna review it every 30 days.
¿Tú quieres aquí llegar todo el tiempo 30 días?
It's not fácil, pero
So,
He's gonna see what he can do. If not, well, like I said, we can tear it down, we don't have a problem building a new home because it's a little easier, but either way.
that's his choice.
Yep.
Okay? And again, that's your choice. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but as long as this house is standing and it's not inhabitable, we're gonna be reviewing it every 30 days to check the progress. And that's non-negotiable. And if we make it difficult, it'll be very difficult for you to,
Dice, más o menos todos los tiempos, 30 días, cuando es un negocio aquí, necesita el intro, habla, dice qué cosas tú te has ganado. Y tú no aquí en una vez, dice, muchos problemas para ti. Dice, ¿por qué?
so, did you understand everything I said from my mouth?
And I'm kind of going back too, so he understands
I
it.
appreciate that. Cheryl will send you letters to let you know, remind you of the next hearing. That is February 16th is when that'll be. Okay?
Febrero 16 is the próximo.
And she'll keep me informed of the permits that are purchased, and you'll need to tell me of the work that's done. Okay? Do you have any questions?
yeah, good.
Get all that, Cheryl? Thank you.
Thanks, Sheriff. Appreciate it. Listo?
All right, moving on to item number 4, in the dilapidation of the property of Samuel and Adele Collette, 307 Mays, J.Z. Hogan Edition, Block 2, South 40, Lot 14, North 10, Lot 15. They are going to get a structural report. Structural report must be done. Review. Mr. Collette, do you have a structural report?
I have a buyer that's interested in it, and I asked him.
Do you have a written agreement? Do you have a written agreement?
No, I haven't had a verbal agreement, but I asked him if he had, he knew someone that could do a structural, report. I've been having a hard time getting someone to come out. He recommended, AEI. I called him up, I've got an appointment with them, the 26th of this month.
So this is now 3 months on this property, and I gave you an additional 30 days on this property, and you still do not have a structural report on this property.
Well,
But you have a lot of excuses, and the last time you told us that the lady stood you up, and you had another guy that was gonna come and
then
do.
when I started calling back, getting the structural in there, they were telling me late January and February would come. I called 7 or 8 people, different ones out of Tulsa, Broken Arrow. I got a hold of, AEI, and they're gonna be out the 26th to give us a structural, report. I have been trying, sir. It's just hard to get one out of Tulsa or Broken Arrow to come up here. But I do have an appointment. I do have a buyer that's interested. He's waiting on that structural report. I've got I've got an appointment with him at the 26th. With,
Will you go back to the microphone, please?
sorry.
Zach, I also got the call from the buyer, just to let you know.
All right. So here's the thing, and I appreciate the verbal contract, the verbal agreement, but put yourself in my shoes. It's now a long time running on these properties, this one in particular as well as the next. Gave you some instruction, didn't get it done, whatever the reason is. I have to see progress, or I have to, I took an oath with the state to protect the health, the safety, the welfare of the community. Those houses are not allowing me to do that.
Okay.
So I don't really need any excuses on why we can't get somebody out to do that. Every other property we've ever done, they call them, they get it, it's done.
Okay.
Okay?
But,
Here's the deal. Verbal agreement is two people talking about buying it. That's not anything going forward. So that little bit of information is irrelevant. The hearing is about the property, not about the ownership.
Okay, I have a set appointment on the 26th of this month to get the structural engineering report done at 1 o'clock.
Okay, so we're gonna review your two properties on the 16th. Scratch that. We're gonna review this property, 307 North Mays, item number 4 on the agenda, on February 16th.
Okay, that's
If you do not have a structural engineer report, no matter what the reason, by that time, we will declare it a dilapidation and move forward
Okay,
with with the process of removing that.
okay,
I will not delay this out any longer.
okay,
So if they're not coming, then they better send you something on letterhead, documented, come, show up themselves and tell us why they can't come to those two properties, but they can others.
okay,
And somebody somewhere will come out.
okay.
So on February 16th, Cheryl will send you a letter reminding you, just like we always do. That'll be reviewed. Okay?
Hopefully I can get all this done beforehand.
Well, it doesn't matter if it changes ownership, it's still on the property.
Okay,
And if I don't have a structural report, then I'm gonna go forward. You guys can argue the payment later.
yeah,
But the judgment is on the property.
okay.
It's on the nuisance.
Sir, I do have an appointment, 126 at 1 o'clock.
If you get that report before the 16th, you can bring it up to the office to me and I'll put it in your file.
Okay, yeah, I don't know when they will do it. but-
Right, but when you can get it, if it's before then, you can go ahead and bring it any time and I'll put it in your file.
Okay, if, I don't know when he'll, but unless they stood me up or something like that, I have a 1 o'clock appointment on the 26th to get this done.
Okay.
Okay. All right, any questions on 307?
Be the same thing.
Okay. Now we'll go on to item number 5, in the matter of dilapidation on the property of Samuel and Del Colette, 313 North Mays, J.Z. Hogan Edition. Block 2, South 20, Lot 11, North 30, Lot 14. They're going, I'm sorry, let me
It'll be
finish.
the
Let me
same, in other
finish.
words, both, I'm getting them both.
They are going to get a structural report. Structural report must be done. Again, structural report is not done. This property as well will be reviewed on the 16th. If I don't have that structural report, we will pass it on as, we'll declare it a dilapidation and move forward with the removal of the nuisance.
You'll have it, if, Lord willing.
It's a one way or the other,
Yes.
okay? We're not dragging this out for 5 years or 6 years. We're,
Uh,
2023 is the year to clean that property up,
Alright,
okay? And again, Cheryl will be sending in communication. You want a lifesaver, get her that report. That's what's gonna save
well,
your
that's
tail.
what, like I said, I was stood up the time before, and I've had this, appointment now for about a week. I'm supposed to call the man about a day or two ahead and, reconfirm everything. And I'll, unless they stand me up and won't do it, then it will be done.
Then I would be panicking if I were you, because if I don't have those, we will move forward.
It being a structural engineer, licensed structural engineer makes it a little more difficult. I've had several, 3 different builders out there, and they tell me that, the structure's fine. But that ain't what you want, and it's got to be a structural engineer.
Yes, sir.
That's what I told them. I said, that don't work. I've got to have a structural engineer.
Okay,
All right,
thank you. All right, item number 6, in the matter of dilapidation on the property of Moonsterman, Donald, 213 North Aura, South 76 and a half, Lot 6, West 40 of South 76 and a half, Lot 7, Block 18A, Whitaker Edition. Property is now in the new owner's name. Remodel permit was purchased. How are we going on, how's it going on that?
Everything's going great. We just got the roof on and, all the subfloors fixed. New floors always put in. We're gonna file for the plumbing permit next week and have a plumber come out and run all new plumbing in it. Don can't be here. He's gotta go through hip surgery next week, so he's kind of down, so.
I hope that goes well for him.
Everything's going great, making really good progress on it.
You said the roof is new already?
Yes, the roof, we just got it done.
That looks good. Okay. So how much longer are you feeling like you're gonna be on this project?
I'm gonna say maybe another 6 weeks probably,
Okay,
and we should be done with it.
well, then why don't we, Cheryl, can we review this one on March 16th?
Sure can.
And you just keep up the work, appreciate what you're doing, your cooperation. And, you know, if you run into any snags, just communicate.
Yeah, I've been
You know, appreciate
calling
that.
Cheryl and talking to her, so.
And so what did you, I'm sorry, you may have said it, I was trying to concentrate on the pictures here. What is your next step? What are you,
So we're gonna replace the windows and start with the soffit and fascia board. And get all the windows replaced and paint on the outside.
so weatherproofing first?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it, okay.
And then we're going to, well, next week, we're going to try to get a plumber in while we got the subfloor out in the kitchen area, so they can come in and put new plumbing in, so.
Okay. All right, any questions?
No,
She'll send you some communication, and
okay.
we'll see you on the 16th of March.
All right, we'll see you on the 16th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so.
Okay, thank you.
All right, chief. All right, item number 7, in the matter of dilapidation on the property of Vance T. Ramsey, 210 North Whitaker, lot numbered 4, and the north 25 feet of lot numbered 5 in the block numbered 7 in the incorporated town of Pryor Creek, Mays County. Lost my place. State of Oklahoma, according to the United States Government Survey and Plat thereof, remodel permit was purchased. Review. So where are we at?
Yes, I'm present. Oh, it's going good. Did some more, I would call it yard work, removal of trees and brush. Still got one more pile. We leveled a lot of floors, took the subfloor up in some areas and put some screenings in the bottom of the house, which was a pretty big chore.
Kenny, have you had any going-ons there? Okay. At what point do you need to,
No, I don't think he's gotten to the point for inspections yet,
I think was inspected was what Craig did
on the roof, yeah.
as far as that's all.
Yeah, with the windows and paint and all that, he doesn't have to with the floors and stuff. It's
Right.
When you start laying in the trades, plumbing,
Right.
electrical, all
Sure.
that.
Yeah, and I got a plumber, I forget the name of him, right across from the vet here on 20,
okay?
S and
Yes.
Janet.
Yeah, yeah.
I was by there January 5th, and they're supposed to come do a pressure test on the gas, but I haven't heard from them. They had a big, long list of things.
I think we had talked about that the last time. We were talking about getting the pressure test, so.
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you think you'll be
I
before?
brought a few pictures if you'd like. to see.
Yeah, sure. That's great.
The system I bought for it. I got my formulas.
Cheryl, have you seen these pictures? Kenny? Do you have interest in seeing them? Do you have interest in seeing these pictures? Sure. Okay, I'll hand them over to you here. Hang on, I got just a few left. Did you get all those trees cut? Is that what you did?
Just about, yeah. Got one more.
Did you
pile.
haul them all off or just,
Yeah. Well, we'd used some of them for firewood, but I brought a track hoe in there.
that's a lot of tree.
It was, yeah, it's a very wooded lot.
This big tree that fell on the house.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think it would do us any good to bring you back in 30 days. It sounds like you're doing what's asked. No concerns from Mr. Young or Mrs. Lau. So let's bring you in on the 16th of March, just for a
No.
review.
Is that the right date?
Yeah, that's the one you got
I'm so
highlighted.
sorry, I forgot, it was
It's the 16th for
16th on
both.
both.
That doesn't ever happen, right?
Oh, my. Okay. So I'll send you a letter and let you know.
Okay, thank you, man.
Thank you.
So, just keep up the work, keep communicating. If you have problems, contact them. We'll go from there. Appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for the pictures. That always helps. You're next. All right, item number 8. In the matter of dilapidation on the property of Gabrielle Ruiz and Jeanette Najara, 306 North Indianola, lot numbered 1, and the north 25 feet of lot number 2, and the south half of the vacated street adjacent to lot numbered 1, all in Block 3 of the J. Whitaker addition to the incorporated town of Pryor Creek, Mays County, state of Oklahoma. According to the official survey and plat filed thereof, remodeling is continuing.
Yeah, this guy from the air conditioner and the gas, they came in, I have some pictures, but I didn't print it off. That's, I can show you the pictures.
Yeah, you can show me on your phone. That's good. That's fine.
We're still waiting on electrical, they haven't show up, so. That's one of the things. So you can see the,
Ducting.
ducting around. Took different pictures from different spots.
Okay.
Remember.
That one.
And who's doing your ducting work?
His name, what's his name? Guillermo? Memo? He took a permit, right?
Was it, who was it? What was his name? Yeah, I remember.
I don't know his, we call him Memo.
Yeah,
But it's a license.
uh-huh.
Okay.
So, no, that
I
is
just don't
all,
remember the name of the company. It's Airco or Aircool or something like that.
Okay. All right. So what's your next step?
well, we're still waiting on electrical guys. We have that, also that gas line.
Okay.
I didn't take pictures, give you all, it's just a little bit. But here's,
Right, where they're coming to connect it, right?
yeah,
We could pull it.
that's it.
Okay. All right.
So we're waiting on electrical to be able to start doing just continue doing the installation and getting the sheet rock.
Okay.
So that's what we're waiting on.
Kenny, you got any concerns with what
Yeah,
they've done so?
before any installation of sheet rock, we need to make sure that we check the roof, the electrical,
Yeah,
the plumbing, and also the mechanical and stuff
okay.
on there, so.
Do you want to see the pictures?
I mean, we'll see when we do a visual inspection on there.
Okay,
But,
sounds good.
Okay.
that just, before you seal anything up, we just need to make sure that we see everything. And like I say, if you open up the floor or the plumbers can get there, be sure to leave that open so
Okay,
somebody can take some pictures.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right. If you'll let Jeanette know what we talked about, we'll
Yeah.
bring you back on March 16th as well for review.
Okay,
Keep bringing pictures. That helps. That lets us see the visual work you're doing, visually see that work you're doing. And keep up your good work. Appreciate it.
okay, thank you.
All right. Cheryl, do you have anything additional?
Good. I'll check on the contractors tomorrow, see who has
Sure.
gotten for others, yeah.
I feel like we're doing the right thing there, so, I mean, he's doing what we've asked. All right, we will go ahead and exit public hearing and adjourn.